Hello, welcome to my channel, guys. Hello, um, returning subscribers. Hello, new subscribers and new faces. This is Risha's Tarot, and today we're getting a bit saucy. Reason being is we're gonna find out how your past partners or your current partner feels about your sex game, because I'm pretty sure people, I'm pretty sure you want to know what people really think about, your sex game. Because, first of all, if you guys are under 16, don't be up here watching this when you know damn well you ain't supposed to be watching it, okay? Thank you. I put no, not for kids in the options on YouTube, so, okay, I'm not responsible for little kids trying to make adult accounts, okay? Thank you. I'm going to put plus 18 in the title as well. So we don't really have any sexy cards, but I'm gonna find some information, because I always do. So we have three options. We have pile number one's a clockwork pumpkin, pile number two is I am Kali, pile number three is Fairy of the Divine Hand. Okay. So I'm gonna go to pile number one, guys. Put these here. Pile number one. Okay, so some of you put on this shy act of, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I'm so new to this. Cool, you didn't say it, but that's, some of you probably have said it. Like, I don't even have sex that much. Like, if you can see her face, is like butter wouldn't melt. And you guys are like, yeah, like I wouldn't even. This isn't even me. I don't even get down like this. And then when it's time to do what you're supposed to do, you know what you're doing, because we have clockworks here. So what you call them, cogs, and which gives me the indication that you know how to function well when it comes to that time. So I feel like some of your partners are, or some of your sexual partners are kind of like, hold on a minute, you told me you didn't know what you was doing, so why is it now that we've come down to it, you know what you're doing? That doesn't make sense. Like, and then they're surprised because you look very innocent. Some of you may look very youthful, some of you may look younger than your actual age. So the partner's just like, oh, I mean, I thought you didn't have experience like that, but I guess I was wrong. So your abilities are hidden because people just assume by, the way you look that, you're a beginner, you're an amateur, you don't really know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing. Pound number one, you know what you're doing. So there's that. Eyes are green. So you guys, I would say you guys may be very heavy on eye contact when it comes to sex. But your eye contact is very loving. It's very like, I care about you. And even if you don't actually care about the person you're having sex with, you've given them the illusion that you care a lot about them in a very loving way. And for some of you, it's like, the sex we're having is going to make our relationship work. So for a lot of you, even if your partners have had enough of you in other areas of the relationship, it's the sex that keeps them there. I know that's very rude, but it is like a big strength you have, where they're like, see, I don't know if I'm gonna get sex like that, the way I got it with pile number one, if I try and go elsewhere. So they're just like, and then obviously you know what you're doing, and you're giving them loving, caring looks while you guys are doing it. They're just like, oh, okay, this is something different. I ain't experienced this before. So there's that. Some of you, I'll also say, some of you, they like pulling your hair during sex. I will say that. And some of you, they just like your hair out. So if you're someone that always has your hair in a bun, or your hair's in braids, or is in like a protective hairstyle, they kind of prefer it when it's out. So when it's like in a mane, when it's just hanging down, when it's out in an afro, they like it. So there's that. there's just a big focus on your hair. I don't know why that is, but I guess it makes you, to them, you just seem a bit more sexier when it's out and when it's messy. I don't know, guys. This is so, I never thought I would see all this on this one card, but this is what I'm picking up. We have a lot of orange in the cards, so that kind of indicates to me that this person, the people that you have been intimate with, like they you kind of activate their sacral chakra a bit. So it's a thing where you kind of make them feel like they want to have children with you. Like you may be having sex with them and they're like, I feel like I want to have a baby. And you're like, whoa, bro, whoa, sis. I'm just trying to have sex here. What are you talking about babies for? Like, we're not trying to do all that right now. I got a job. I got a career I need to finish. That's not going to work. So, like, some of you, they may just come out of nowhere about, let's have a baby. And you're like, dude, bro, sis, calm down, because I don't know about all that. How can you just say that randomly? Isn't that something you talk about over dinner? Isn't that something that, you speak about when you're not doing this type of situation? You guys are just like, why are you talking about babies right now? That's just not really relevant. I'm trying to get my groove on and you're sitting there talking about babies. So some of you are like, I don't know what's going on with this person. I'm just trying to have sex. They're doing the most. And if they haven't expressed that to you, they feel that way during sex with you. So there's that. So if they've been putting little hints of, if they've been talking about the future a lot after you guys have had sex, and you're like, why are they talking about the future so hard? I just had sex with them once. What's going on? Yeah, they can see. It's like they have a feeling of, I need to conceive with this person. I need to have baby with this person. Like, I just have to. So there's that. You guys better be careful, because you be giving people baby making sex and then they think, yeah, that's what we need to be doing, and you might be like, no, I'm not really trying to do that. I don't know who told you that, but yeah. You just look, I think this is so tapped. I think what turns the other person on is that you just look so innocent. And for those of you that are women, you kind of make, so whether you're with a woman or man, this is particularly if you're a woman, so whoever your partner is, especially if they're more of the masculine energy, you make them feel like, yeah, I can dominate this person, especially during sex, because they just look so innocent. So, and you guys just play the submissive role, but obviously when it's time for you look to do your action, you know what you're doing. But I think the person you're with prefers when you play a submissive role in the act, because it turns them on more. So there's that. Wow. She's wearing brown as well, so like her hair's like brown and ginger. I don't know what's going on there, but hear what I'm saying. Brown represents like groundedness. So I feel like when your person's stressed or they're going through something, you keep the person grounded with sex. Like you make them feel like, okay, this person's gonna be here forever. Like it doesn't seem like a type of sex where you're just gonna leave them after, and it feels like, okay, like they can rest with you after, they can relax with you after. You're never gonna leave. That's the vibe you give them. Very nurturing. It's very motherly. That's what you guys give me. Even if you're a guy, it's very like, I will always be here for you type of sex, if you wasn't aware. So, and then we have like the bulb in here. So it's kind of like, because it says a wonderful idea, the aha moment on the card. So you guys like to try new ideas. So you might be like, let's try this. Let's do this. And the person's like, what? Okay. I mean, I didn't know you was about that life, but if you want to try that, let's try that then. So some of you may say, let's do this, but then some of you just do it. And they're like, oh, you were acrobat, I didn't know. Or, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, I didn't know you had that skill. So there's just these new stuff you introduce to your person, and they're like, I really didn't know that's what pound number one was working with. I didn't know, and I wasn't prepared, and they didn't even warn me. So there's that. 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 39 on top of the card, and then 9 plus 3 is, don't laugh at me, 10, 11, 12 is 12. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So the person feels like you, okay, free, like to do, I feel like it's to do with communication and cooperation. So the person that you are intimate with, they may like it when you speak to them. You guys have a very sexy voice, if you didn't know, very alluring. Some of you may, you may not realize, but some of your partners may have like a mother complex going on, where maybe their mum wasn't there for them, so they're trying to, get that motherly type of love through you. Listen to me, is a what's his name? Freud Sigmund is a psychological, was it Sigmund Freud? Don't laugh at me, guys. I'm only in the second year of psychology, but it's a psychological thing. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Like, I can never get his name in right. Is it Freud Sigmund or Sigmund Freud? I'll find out. But there's like a mother, wife, girlfriend type of complex going on. My whole point is they're trying to find some motherly affection through you that they didn't get through their mum. A lot of that's going on, if you didn't know. So if you feel like they're kind of starting to depend on you a bit more, being a bit more clingy, you've kind of given them this kind of love that they wanted from their mum, if you didn't know, this kind of affection. Really weird, but that's how it gets sometimes. So if you feel like you're attracting people with like mummy issues, then this just kind of clarifies it. Well, confirms it, I should say. Okay, let's get into these cards, because this is just too much for me in this early morning. But yeah, but they like having communication with you. They like speaking to you throughout sets. I didn't know I was going to get all that from that one card, but let's go. Okay, pile number one. What does the person feel about their sex game? Oh my gosh, this is so nasty. I know some older people may be watching this, so I need to be watching how I'm saying stuff. But if they be doing the what's it called? I need what's the formal word? Because I'm just ghetto out here. I need to find a formal word for this. Oral. If your partner does the oral on you, they personally feel like you taste really nice, taste really sweet, because we got pumpkin here, just so you know, if you didn't know. So I don't know if you guys been eating your fruits. I don't know what's happening, but whatever it is making you taste nice. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. I'm trying so hard not to be vulgar, but it's very hard when we're talking about sex, right? And I'm a Taurus, we just tell it as it is. So it's bear with me, guys. Okay, well, how does pile number one's partner feel about the sex game, or partners? We have the Lovers, so you just made them fall in love. Like, how did you do it? How? That's what it does, guys. It makes this person feel like, this is my soulmate. That's what you guys did. You have, it's not even intoxicating type of sex, it's a motherly type of sex, to the point where, or if you're a guy, even if you're a guy, it's a motherly type of sex, or a sex where it's like you'll protect them. Even if it can either be vice versa, where if you're a guy and you're being intimate with a girl, like you've given them this type of like, I'll care for you always, something that they may have missed with their father, that they didn't get from their father, so you've given that anyway. You've kind of made them feel like, okay, we're going to be together forever, I love you so much. So for some of you may hear I love you during sex, and you're like, bro, we've only been dating for 2 months, you're doing a lot. How you gonna love someone in only 2 months? What's going on with you? Like, some of you, it's just really early and they'll say something like that, and you're like, oh, it's early days, bro, you're doing a bit too much, but okay. It's early days, sis. I don't know what's going on. Like, you get people dick whipped or pussy whipped. Let's go. We have the Death in reverse. So this person, they feel like they don't want to leave you. They're like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this person. as I said, and I said this before, I shuffled the cards in terms of I'm not going to get sex like this again. Where am I going to get sex like this again? Like where someone actually cares for me and loves me, and they're not boring. They're quite fun. They know what they're doing. I can't leave this person. There's no way. So if some of you have broken up with someone that you just had casual sex with, and they keep coming back to you and they keep messaging you, and you're like, bro, I cut it off time ago. Why are you ringing me? It's been months. Like, have you not forgotten about this? They just kind of feel like they can't get that type of sex somewhere else. They haven't found it yet. They're just like, I can't. I need that again. So I can't end the connection with pile number one. It's not going to work. And for those of you where you're just like, nope, and every time someone comes back, you're like, nope, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep trying to pursue you because whatever you did to them, they're not getting it where they are right now. So yeah. Some of you may be Gemini, some of you may be Scorpios, some of you may be Aries, or that could be your partner. Yeah, we've got strong Gemini, strong Scorpio energy here, and a bit of Aries, but okay, cool. But anyways, the point is, this, I don't know, what have you done to this person? So we have the Tower here. You make this person have some epiphanies. Like, you make this person think, wow, we could go so far with this connection. You make people want to take the connection a bit more seriously than they was previously, because you don't come with this forceful energy. It's a caring energy. So because you're not forcing them to be with you through sex or anything like that, they start to bring that idea to you, and you're just like, I thought we was just casually having sex. You're doing a bit too much. And then the Magician's here, so this person feels like they can manifest a lot with you. It's like, altogether, is like what you did was made this person think, I just have to be with this person. there's no one else for me. I can't. And then for some of you, this person's like, oh my gosh, with the type of sex you could have anyone you want. Like you could, I'm probably nothing compared to the other love. Like, you make people feel insecure about when having sex with you. So while you're probably thinking, oh, am I doing this right? Does this person even like it? They're actually thinking that as well. They're thinking, oh my gosh, this person is so good at sex. They're going to leave me and go and have sex with someone else. And then I'm going to cry because I don't want them to have the same type of sex with someone else. Like, it's just too much for them. They couldn't even think of you doing something like that. It would hurt them. So there's that. Some of you, they may have even said, like, if you actually try and have sex with someone else, I might attack you. Like, I might actually cuss you out. So there's that. I'm very scared. I'm very scared for you, because it's like, you got this person so hypnotized and they're so set on, okay, we need to be together now because of that sex. If you even tried to go and have sex with someone else and they found out, like, they'd be so devastated. But oh well, it's your life. Do what you want, right? That means whatever you're doing, pal, number one, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing properly, okay? Then we have the Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, they're not really trying to share you with no one else. Like, they if you guys have spoken about, your body count, if you don't know what body count is, that is how much people you've slept with in your life. They don't want to hear about your body count. They don't even want to think about you sleeping with anyone else, touching anyone else. They get jealous when you go out. They're like, oh, this bitch, this guy's out here. This guy, and I don't like calling girls bitches in it, but like, this is the vibe I'm picking up. So this person's like, this bitch or this guy's out here chatting to whores or other guys, yeah, and they're gonna try and give my stuff away. Like, it's very like, no, I just can't have them giving other people the same type of sex. I can't. In fact, people should even be getting it, period. Like, so if you guys have spoken about past partners and they get really angry and annoyed, it's because they don't want to think about you doing that. Also, oh my gosh, I was going to say something. They might start arguments for no reason. Like, you guys might be like, oh my gosh, like, you guys might be chilling and they just start some big ass argument and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? I'm trying to relax and you want to start an argument. You're doing too much. It's because, yeah, like, they just get irritated. They're really scared. You can make them feel insecure. They're really scared that you actually will just go and talk to someone else, and then they just want to fuck up the place, and And you guys are like, I know some of you guys probably baffled, like, whoa, why are you behaving like that? You're doing a lot. So there's that. They might just get angry, might start throwing stuff out of nowhere. May go on a silent treatment rage. I don't know, it's a bit crazy out here. But yeah, that is literally how some of you, if oh my gosh, some of you, if you're married to this person, or you're in a long-term relationship with this person, they feel like, oh my gosh, so when I die, who are you going to give that to? When really that's not really any of their business, because they will be dead by that time. But they're like, no, I just can't. What's going to happen when, if, because they might feel like they may pass before you do, so there's like, what's going to happen? I can't even think about that. Like, they just don't want to share you with anyone else. It's just a violation. They can't deal with that. So there's that, guys. Oh my gosh, if you like this reading, like, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 2. Put that there. Pile number 2, you have I'm Kali, from Death Comes Rebirth. So I'll show you it upright and then I'm going to turn it around. Okay. So a lot to do with communication, very much to do, because she's blue, and blue represents the throat chakra. So you guys know what to say, how to say something, when to say something, where to say something. Like, you guys just, what to say to this person to get them to want to have sex with you. Like, some of you guys may be having some argument and you're like, calm down, you don't need to be doing all this. Like, there's something you do that calms this person down and persuades them to just calm down and just have sex. That's the best way I can put it. Like, if they're arguing with you about something, it could even be something very important, but some of you, you're sneaky. You're like, you'll speak to them, seduce them, and then it's sex time. And they're just like, how did this happen? I was actually having a discussion. I was trying to speak about something very important, and this bitch just seduced me. Like, what is going on here? I was trying to have a serious conversation. So you have that effect if you didn't know. Yes, very persuasive. So, like, if there's a certain action you want to do in the bedroom, you'll just tell the person, I want to do this, but you'll say it in a way where they're like, okay, whatever you say. This person just will do whatever you say when it comes to that time, because all you have to do is say it and they're like, okay. Because Kali's lips are red, and I'm sorry, that really gives seduction in this situation, and is on her lips. So it's particularly what you guys say, where it's like, I best do what pile number 2 says, because they said it, so I gotta do it. Whether you're male, female, like, this is how they're feeling. Your steer is different from pile number 1 steer. So pile number 1 steer was innocent, cute, I love you, I'm always gonna be there for you. Yours is, you're gonna do what I say, and I know you're hooked on me. And it's just, if you look at her eyes, she's like, I know you want it, yeah. And you're going to do what I say. And it's just this whole mystical type of thing. It's very intense. It's very Scorpio energy, because I see loads of skulls. And she's, I'm sorry, but Scorpios have this piercing look to them. So you're given that. I don't know if you have it in your moon or your rising. I don't know what's going on. But there's this whole piercing Scorpio type of energy you give to your person, and they're just like, this sex is a bit overwhelming. Am I being put under a spell? I don't know what's going on. So yeah, your one is a bit more serious. Like, we're doing what I say and we're doing it today, but it's seductive, so it doesn't sound like rapey or anything like that. So yeah, it's a bit, Okay, you guys have beautiful eyes. Your person likes to look at you during sex. So if you're always like, if you're always wondering, why does this person keep telling me to look at them? Like, I'm just trying to chill, and every 5 minutes they're looking at me or they're telling me to look at them. It's because like you're very beautiful. So yeah, this part, you guys are very, very beautiful. And your person always wants to like have face-to-face contact with you. So obviously there's so many positions where you can do that, but you know, the traditional one, like let's say if you're, you know, I feel like some of you may want to do like multiple different you want to do different positions, but maybe one person in particular always wants to do missionary with you, is because they always want to see your face. So if you're kind of like, man, this is boring, I'm not, why am I sitting here doing missionary? I want to try something else. It's because this person wants to see your face, your facial features. They want to appreciate it during the act, especially your eyes. So yeah. So there's a lot of black in the image as well. So there's just a lot of mystery to you. There's a lot of dominance to you as well. Like this person just has to surrender. So while part number one was a bit more submissive, you guys are a bit more dominant. So there's that. You guys aren't lazy because she has, I don't know what this is called. Is it a bindi? I don't want to sound ignorant, but you know, this colour on her forehead and on her lips, I feel like red represents drive, action, determination, motivation, persistence. So when it comes to sex, like you have a lot of stamina. There's no breaks. The person you're with might be like, okay, wait, hold on, let me get 2 minutes. You're trying to kill me, and you're like, no, there ain't no 2 minutes. It's let's carry on. If you die, you die. It is what it is. You wanted to do this, so let's do this. So like, you just have stamina for days, and they're just kind of like, oh, this girl is trying to kill me, or this guy's trying to kill me because it's just too much. I wasn't ready. I can't even breathe. Like, that's the energy you give. So there's that. So you guys might be like, oh, what is going on? I'm trying to do something and this guy wants a break every 5 minutes. Like, or you guys, the person will, let's say, because I don't know, some people they're different. Some people like they'll take turns in it. So the guy will do something and then the girl, I don't know. Guys, everyone's sex life is different. But there might be a situation where maybe it was the guy or the girl's turn before you, and then they've already had their orgasm or their they did their ejaculation, right? And they're knocked out, they're sleeping, they're tired, they're gone. And you're like, bitch, what the hell was that? That wasn't even 10 minutes. What is going on here? Like, that type of vibe. So if you guys are trying to do something and then like the sex just, it was only like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and the person passes out, it was too much. They couldn't manage. You guys have some serious stuff going on. They couldn't manage. So they're not being lazy. You actually just mashed them up. That's what you did. They're tired. They can't carry on. You broke them. Do you get it? So even if you was just sitting there lying down and taking it, or on all fours taking it, like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Some of you, how do I say this in a polite way? Your situation down there, let's say you could, if you're a girl, even if you had a lot of sex with multiple people, and there's no judgment because it is what it is. When this person is intimate with you, it feels like you didn't have sex with no one. That's the best way I can put that. If you're a guy, it feels like you're very experienced at what you do, and you don't tire easily, and you're packing. That's the best way I can put it. So when it's time for this person to do something with you, they're tired, they're gone, they're like, yeah, I'm done. Time out, tap out, I'm done. So there's that. So I'll also say, okay, guys, she has, and I'm gonna go more into what I just said, she has the hand on her chest. So, oh my gosh, if you're a guy, you might get the girls like with their hand on your chest, like, okay, no, you're doing too much, you're going too deep, I'm gonna die. Like, there's that. So you might get people trying to push you off them. Even if you're a woman, you may get the person trying to say, look, you need to come off me because you just do that. I can't breathe. You're doing too much. Some of you do some like killer positions where you kind of pin them down and they can't move and all that stuff. Like, it's crazy out here. What are you guys doing? You guys trying to kill people. Some of you take souls. That's what you do. You take souls. It's not a joke. This is crazy. You know the type of sets where you die and you come back? Yeah, that's what you lot did to people. They die and come back. It's like they're tired, they're knocked out, and then they're like, they suddenly have this surge of energy again. And they're like, whoa, what happened? How did that happen? So it's quite it's like transformative energy, because it says from death comes rebirth. So like the person feels reborn. The person feels like, oh my gosh, I have energy again. How did that happen? So you may get a situation where this person, they do it with you, they get tired, and then they come back out of nowhere. So for example, for the ones where like, you know, you're being intimate and then they kind of pass out, and you're like, what was that? That was only 10 minutes. And you go to sleep and then all of a sudden they want to do it again. That's the vibe. That's the vibe, you know. It's just too much. You guys are out here killing people. Let me see what else. You guys are really good with your hands. I didn't notice that. That's so interesting. She has like multiple hands in the card. So you guys know, yeah, you guys know where I'm going with this. When it comes to hand play, you guys know what you're doing. Very much. Very much. And it doesn't even have to be like directly in that area, but like, you know how to touch someone, you can caress them well, like with their face and their chest and their hands and their arms is very seductive, I have to say. She's wearing a lot of gold, so I think you guys, you come across like this king or this queen during sex, like, I am the king, I'm the queen, and we're gonna do, you're gonna treat me like a king or queen during this act, okay? You didn't have to say that, but that's the energy you was giving off. So the person's like, oh, okay, this is too much. It's just too much for them. It's too much, guys. I don't even know what colour her eyes are, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, she is staring into the soul of someone. So you guys can't be doing that to people. It's just too much. Then we have 13, so 1 plus 3 is 4. You guys got this person thinking I'm married. I might even marry. I might marry this person, you know, because this is some really good sex. Like, where am I gonna get this? So people start thinking about marriage after they're intimate with you, and I'm not even gonna ask what you did, because I just saw what you did and you was doing a lot. Part number 2, you was doing a lot. So you can't be doing that to people's children. Part number 2, like, that's just too much. That's too much. I'm gonna get more information with the tarot cards. Trying to kill people's children. So far no one's sex is whack. That's great stuff. That's great stuff. But I'm guessing this is a very spiritual community if we're all watching tarot readings. So you guys probably are very in sync with your person's energy. Like, you probably can. So basically, a lot of you may be empaths. So you kind of know what your partner likes, what they don't like, what they will like, what they won't like. You know. You listen. The girls, you may be doing something and the guy's like, okay, stop, it's too much. And no. Oh, right. And for the girls, so let me just clarify this. For the guys, the girl may be telling you to stop because like you're trying to break their walls. It's just too much. They can't. And then for some of you, for the women out there, the guy may be telling you to stop because you're gonna make him ejaculate quick, and he doesn't want to do that. He wants to go all night. You're ruining it, okay? You guys are like, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Girl, I know that's what you're supposed to do, but no, they want it to go longer and you're making it short for them. So they may want to pause because they don't want to ejaculate too soon, you know. You guys probably like, I don't even care, like, we'll just go again. These guys, yeah, they don't want to do it. They don't want to ejaculate fast. Like, it's too much. Like, they feel embarrassed, so That's just what it is. So, what does partner number two's partner feel about this? Yeah, we have the Emperor. I could have told you that. You guys are in control. You guys are in control. Your partner's going to do what you say. They're going to do it. And some of you don't even need to tell them what to do. They know, okay, I'm going to have to let me just do this with partner number two because I know that's what they want. Like, it's a bit saucy out here. It's very saucy. Some very saucy, spicy sex going on. Justice, Ace of Swords. There is a big theme of marriage going on, guys. Like, so with part number one, it was majority of, oh yeah, I just want to get you pregnant. But for you guys, this is, I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to get married. So what are you trying to do, you know? Look, married. These are all, this is a court card and this is a stability card, which can also mean marriage, yeah? Married. And I swear I said something about this card about marriage. Can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I said marriage a bit earlier. Yeah, and then the 3+4, according to numerology, is stability, which kind of indicates marriage to me as well. So there's 3 different cards representing marriage. So there's a big, heavy emphasis on I really need to marry this person because I just can't get this. Yeah, me and this person are good. And some of you, it may not necessarily be marriage, but it may be like our connection is so stable because of this sex. Like, it's going to stay stable because of the sex. 100%. Like, that's how they feel. So, okay. What? Okay. This is too much for me. Huh. Okay, so you guys are very fair when it comes to sex. You're not selfish. So even though you kind of demand a lot of, like, you know, attention on you during sex and you can be quite dominant, you still give this person like what they need as well. So you're very fair. You're not selfish. You're not someone that just takes and doesn't give. And you're not someone that just gives and doesn't get yours. Like, this is an equal amount of give and take when it comes to sex with you. So it's like, why would I not go there? You know, they're feeling it. But you just give a lot though, you know. Even though if you logically look at it, it calls an equal amount of give and take. But the percentage is obviously 50%. But within that percentage, you're given a lot, and this person's like, wow, this is too much. Some of you, this person wouldn't mind having a threesome with you. They wouldn't mind having an orgy with you. Like, why not? So some of you aren't with like clingy partners, and even if you are, they wouldn't mind introducing a third person. So you guys have some freaky partners, some of you guys. So yeah, if you didn't know. So some of you, that your partner may want like may desire a threesome is in their head. But it's weird because it's not casual. Because, you know, normally, I feel like normally people are like, oh, I want a threesome. And when they kind of say that, they're not really trying to take the girl or the guy seriously. They just want them for sex. But for you guys, it's like, I wouldn't mind a threesome. But also, I know long time I'm going to marry you anyway. That they just want to try everything with you because it's just, I don't even know how to explain your lot of sex. I'm going to say your sex is intoxicating. That's the best way I'm going to put it. So, yeah. This person, they don't even really want to argue with you after the sex. They're just kind of like, yeah, I'm not talking about whatever I was talking about before. Like, there's no point. I'm kind of over it. Sometimes like you'll have sex with someone and then after there's like a big argument after because no one was really trying to listen to the other person before they had sex. This person's kind of like, okay, well, we argued about this and I don't want to argue about it no more. I can't be bothered to do that. That's just long. Now it's going to cause an argument and then I'm not going to get no sex from part number 2 and I don't really want to be going through all that. So yeah, this person doesn't want to cause any confusion. It's just like, it is what it is. Let's just agree to disagree at this point because I ain't got time to be arguing with you and I ain't got time to be on no timeout just because we had an argument. Like, I'm not trying to go through that. So there's that. So if you have a partner that's kind of like, oh, whatever you say, and you're like, why are they just so lenient? Like, why aren't they arguing? It's because they haven't got time for that. They're like, nah, I'm not even trying to do this with partner number 2. Like, I would like some sex tomorrow and I don't need an argument to get in the way of that. So yeah, there's that. They're just like, it's not worth it. It's not worth having any arguments with you. It's not worth it. So yeah. Guys, they may like this person, your sex makes this person feel like they want to keep coming to your house. So if you're kind of like, I'm trying to chill out with my girlfriends, why do you keep trying to come into my house? Like, you're doing too much. I'm trying to chill with the guys. I'm trying to go to the pub and you're out here. You just keep coming to my house. Like, you need to chill. And then this person may always want to stay inside with you, always chill with you. And you're just kind of like, oh, I want to go out. Like, some of you actually like it when your partner, wants to stay in the house with you. But then some of you is kind of like, why do they keep wanting to chill with me? Like, there must be some moderation. They're not doing moderation. They always want to like chill with me. Like, I want some space. Well, you can blame your sex because you thought you could just intoxicate people and think they don't want to hang with you. You think you can snatch people's souls. I think they're not going to want to stay in your house. That's your business. Now you have to deal with that. But yeah, part number 2. If you like this reading, like, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 3. You can't be doing that to people. Okay. Pile number 2. We got some toxicity going on here in a really bad way now. See, pile number 1 and 2, it wasn't that bad. You guys is not looking good. I'll tell you that right now. Like, this is a bit scary already. I can already tell. So see, this card says intoxication, but hear what I'm saying. I think it's something. You guys have the tendency to have sex with these really toxic people. These not nice people. These monsters. And they may have a monster. They may be packing in regards to that. But just personality-wise, they're not very nice people. And the reason is, a lot of you are empaths and you keep connecting with narcissists. And I'm so sorry, girlfriend or boyfriend, but that's just the reality of the situation. So when it comes to your sex, it's kind of like, this person wants to control you and own you. And you're just kind of like, I think you're trying to help this person. I just wanted to talk about the sex, but now we're actually talking about your dynamics, because your dynamics has a lot to do with your sex. But with the others, I'm just talking about their sex only. With you, pile number 3, your dynamics around you, your relationship with this person has a lot to do with the sex as well. Like, it's come into that. So it's kind of like, I am getting the hint that you guys are quite submissive. And there's only a streak of black in her hair. So it's kind of like, you guys will try and take control during sex. And you may think, yeah, I'm kind of like, in control in the sex right now. But you're really not. It's actually this person, because he's completely in black. I'm sorry, black represents control and dominance. And this person will give you the illusion that, yeah, like, your sex basically can tell me what to do, that your sex can get me to behave well. Like, no, this person is just giving you illusions of, yeah, like, so during sex it's kind of like, yeah, I'll do what you say, cool, but then outside of it, it's a completely different thing. Like, this person will just disrespect you if they want. That's just how they are. So just be aware, like, if you guys think that the sex is getting them to kind of do what you want, it never was. This person, they're very sneaky, and this could be past partners that you don't speak to anymore, but I'm going to tell you right now, there was some narcissistic tendencies going on with them. And unfortunately, because how hair is, I see it as white. Some people may see it as grey. I see it more as white. You guys are very innocent and loving, and you just want to love the person that you're having sex with. And this person's like, yeah, that's cute and everything, but I'm trying to dominate you. So, and you're perfect to try and dominate because you're so cute and innocent and sweet. So it's just, you know, that's the dynamics. Trying to see if I see anything else. Has this person got 3 eyes? I think he has 3 eyes. I just can't see the other one. Okay, guys. I don't even mean to offend your partner. I'm about to say some deep stuff. I don't mean to offend your partner or the people that you've been with in the past, but it's I don't know what energy you give out, but it's like they feel like they have to watch you all the time during sex and outside of sex. So the type of sex you guys have is like during sex, they proper focus on you, and if you feel like they stare at some parts of you like very strongly, and you're like, why are you doing that? It's because they have control issues, the people that you sleep with. So they're analysing and watching certain bits of you because they're like, this is all mine. It's amazing. And that's weird because your body is yours. It's not theirs. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, getting narcissistic, psychopathic tendencies with the people you sleep with. And if you're kind of like, and after you have sex with this person, they may be tracking what you're doing. They may be watching you on social media. With 3 eyes here, they maybe have 3 different people watching what you're doing when you're outside. I know this sounds really creepy, really scary, but don't be scared. But it's just the sex you give makes the person feel very obsessed with you. They need to know what you're doing at all times. Because they want to control you, basically. That's the best way I can really put that. So yeah, you're always being monitored because of your sex game, unfortunately. And we got the number 2 here, meaning me and you and me, no one else. So this person, you belong to them, you're their property. That's so rude because you're not no one's property, but this is how they think. You're their property, and you're not going to be sleeping with no one else, especially seeing that's got eyes on you everywhere. When you go to the corner shop, when you go out clubbing with your friends, you think I ain't got other friends that are on your social media, because I do. You just don't know that they're my friends. So this person's got their eyes on you. They're watching you. Even if you broke up with this person, they're like, I'm still watching you. Even if you block them off everything, I'm still watching you. So yeah, I don't know what you thought, but okay. And I'm very determined to get you back. So some of you, like, if you've kind of cut the connection with someone and you're not talking to them, it's been months, and you kind of feel that they're still trying to speak to you or do the most, they're not going to stop because they feel like they own you and you're their property, and they will come back for it. So basically, you've been having sex with people that aren't well. That's the best way I can put that without it being too rude. But yeah, that's a bit mad. There's overindulgence. So you may just want sex like once or twice a day, if that. It's not really that deep to you. But this person, they want it too much, like a lot. And you're kind of like, yo, calm down. Like, it's not going nowhere. Like, what are you trying to do? You're just a bit confused as to why this person, you may be wanting to show, and this person wants to do it every second of the day, and you're like, yeah, you need to calm down. Like, you need to calm down, because I can't be doing this every day, and I've got other things I need to do. So you make people want to overindulge in, in with having sex with you. There's this overindulgence going on because they just can't get enough, and you're just like, listen, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm feeling a bit sore. You're trying to kill me out here. It's too much. So there's that. There's distorted view. This person, your past partners may try and manipulate you into having sex. Like, now, I need to be careful how I say that. So it's kind of like they may say something that makes you feel guilty or makes you feel bad. So you're like, okay, cool, let's just have sex then, or you feel obligated to have sex with them, and it's just like you're just like, okay, cool, but they'll say something just weird. Because we have distorted view here, so I feel like there's a lot of manipulation that goes on when it comes to after you start having sex with someone. Like, they try to do the most, and you're just like, why are you doing that? Like, that's just a bit weird. and you think that something's going on with them that's really deep and sad because they've made out like that's what it is, when really nothing deep inside is happening. They're just using that so that they can get some sex. It's really sad. But yeah, guys, that's a bit mad. But let's see what else we get from the tarot cards. There's just a lot of like, and the cards, there's grey in the background as well. So the people you have sex with, they try to make it into a routine of when you guys have sex and how often. And you guys are like, what is going on here? Like, I'm trying to go with the flow, and you're just making this very controlled, and I don't really like that, you know? That's sad, guys. And this means that this pile's just very, very sweet, and you just attract some odd people. But, you know, that's life. Okay. She's not exactly happy. Like, she has a frown on her face. I think some of you are just like, some of you can get into sexual connections where the person's actually not making you feel nice. And I don't mean physically cool, they physically make you feel nice, but I mean emotionally, this person makes you feel down and upset sometimes, but you're just kind of like, I'm very loyal to you, and so I'll stay with you. But I feel like sometimes you guys aren't feeling it, because some of you probably are like, you like to emotionally connect with someone during sex, and this person, like, they're all about the physical, and you're just like, I'm not. And their behavior really irritates you. You may think about it during sex. You're just like, ugh, I don't even know why I'm doing this with this person. Like, they're just starting to piss me off. And I think some of you have eventually left those type of dynamics. But yeah, just, I would say for this part, when you see red flags, just get going. Some of you, when you see red flags, you're not running, and this is why you're always in these sexual connections with these narcissistic people, because you're ignoring the red flags. I don't know if you're trying to save a hoe, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you need to protect yourself. So if you see any red flags, you need to get gone, because you will always keep attracting the same type of person then. What does the person feel about pile number 3s? How does the person feel about pile number 3 sex? We have the Two of Swords. Oh my gosh. This person that gets anxiety, or they... What the hell? Hold on. I just need more cards out here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You guys have sex with people that's got a few stuff going on in the mental. That's not right. Okay. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Cups reversed, and we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna say that. All right. First of all, I feel like you guys are very flexible. I'm just gonna say that out there. Whatever you say to this person during sex, they kind of feel like you're lying, like you're just saying that, and this is what's making me think that, you know, you're intimate with people that have problems, because you're, even if what you're saying is the truth, like when you're like trying to be verbally sexual, your person kind of feels like you're just not okay. Your person feels like you're just not what's the word? You're lying, basically. Like, it's not true, and I'm gonna find out if you're really out here sleeping with other people. And you might be like, I'm not even sleeping with other people, I only want you. And they're like, no, you're sleeping with other people, I just know it. Like, you're lying to me. Or you could even say something like, oh, you have the best sex, and then they're like, no, you're lying, you probably have had better sex with other people. Like, this is the type of people you have sex with, guys. So sad. Like, but it's obviously people with very low self-esteem. So that anytime you say, whatever you say to them during sex, they think you're lying. Like, that's just, it is what it is. We have the Three of Cups here. So this person, they like, you're just, okay, we're not even talking about this person. I don't want to talk about this person, I really don't, but it's just, I have to. unfortunately, because it's just so you look. If you guys know you've been with toxic people, this is an explanation of why this is happening. Yeah, it's sexually speaking. So we have the Three of Cups here. So when this person, I don't want to talk about them. I'm trying to talk about you guys. Hold on. All right, let me just say it. When this person wants to like go out, they want to go out with you, and they may, this person may want to go out with you all the time. And you're like, I want some space, and they're like, no, let's go out. Or they just want to chill with you all the time. Maybe they're like, they'll come over to my house, and you're like, I want to go out and do stuff. So this person may want to be in your company all the time. They may want to drink a lot. You may be like, oh, I don't want to drink. I just want to chill. I don't want to be doing all this. Like, why can't we just chill? This person wants to drink. This person wants to smoke. They want to get proper intoxicated before they have sex with you. And you're just like, that's just too much. Why can't we just have normal sex? Why do we have to get intoxicated in order to have sex? Like, and you know, normally when that kind of happens, it's because some people, maybe the sex isn't that great, or maybe it's because they want to feel really intoxicated before they do it. This person, some of you may have had sex with people that have drinking and smoking problems, or they have addictions, may have like drug addictions. So like whenever they will have sex with you, they're like, yeah, I just need to have this thing, this addiction, whatever they're doing, they just need to finish it quick, and then they'll get to you when it comes to sex. Like, that is really sad, but it is what it is. Some of you, like when they're having sex with you, is very playful. They love having sex with you because you have a very playful, youthful energy to you, where this person's just dead serious. Like they're like some grandpa, like some old man or some old woman, and you just bring this youthful energy that they really crave. This is getting very psychological, but yeah, like it is. So if you guys are kind of like, this person's so serious, and when I'm having sex, obviously I'm trying to be fun, and if you feel like they're not really reciprocating like that, it's because this person's just really serious. They don't really know how to do that without being intoxicated. So yeah, there's that. Then we have the World here. So like this person, and okay, for some of you, it's a particular person, because I'm pretty sure I've said this person a lot, but whether it's a one person or the past partners, is a thing where this person views you as their world. Like, I need pile number 3 in my life. Like, they're my world. I'm nothing without pile number 3. Scary, but that's how they're feeling. So there's that. Even when a connection has ended, a lot of you, when you have sex with someone, they feel like you're going to say, okay, I'm done, I don't want to speak to you no more. Like, you've ended the connection, the cycle. You said, I'm done. And this person, they want to keep the cycle going of, let's have sex. Even if it's toxic, they want to keep the cycle going, and you'll end it, but they won't accept that it's ended. So even if a connection has ended with one of your past partners, they're going to try and come back and then dominate you through sex. I don't know, but it's just crazy. But it's this whole dynamic of, you're a victim and they're the controlling person in the connection, and they kind of like it like that. So even if there's a girl out there or a guy out there that has better sex, like let's say they're better at sex than you, in terms of ability, they don't want them. They want you, because you have this victim mentality that they crave, or you have this whole victim vibe going on that they crave. So they want it with you only, because they can't dominate the one that has all the abilities, because the one that has all the abilities is going to dominate them, and then they're going to feel like shit. So they have to try and dominate you. Like, it's so weird, but that's just what I'm picking up. So if you guys are kind of like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure their ex-girlfriend was better at sex than me, but so why do they keep trying to speak to me? It's not about that. It's the way you make them feel during sex. And because you give them victim vibes, they're like, yeah, I feel like the man. I feel very masculine. This is great. So, and this is someone that I can control. So it boosts their ego when they have sex with you. So I'm so sorry, guys. I know you didn't want to be hearing all that. You thought this was going to be sexy, didn't you? Nope, this is some next victim, narcissist, empath vibe going on. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm just here to speak the truth. Do we have the 9 of Cups in reverse? So I think the person knows that you could have as emotional, when you're having sex with someone, you're looking for an emotional connection, right? Some people aren't. They're just looking for a good time, like physically, like sort me out. That's all I want. But for you, you're like, no, I need to have an emotional connection with someone. So this person knows that you can have an emotional connection with anyone, because you're just such a lovely, innocent, youthful person. Anyone would want to have sex with you. but like they don't want you to be having sex with other people. They're like, no, I need to stop that. So this is why they're really controlling, like after they have sex with you. Like you guys might find a person very playful, then as soon as you have sex with them for the first time, after that they're just this controlling person. You're like, whoa, where did that come from? Like you wasn't like that before, what's going on? They was always like that. They was just waiting to have sex with you, and then they was gonna show their true colors. That's all it was. But yeah, they don't want to. They know you can have sex with anyone, and any person would love it. But they really try to stop that by being controlling and watching you at all times. Um, you don't play any mind games, and when it comes to sex, this person likes it because when it comes to sex, it just is what it is. You guys are direct. You guys do what you need to do. You don't play mental games, and this person likes it because then they can play all the mental games with you. It's not two people playing mental games; it's them playing mental games with you. So they like it. It's really sad, guys. I'm so sorry, but that's just what your sex does. Pile number 3. But if you'd like to read and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, guys.